Hello, hello, and welcome back to Dungeon Delving. This episode, I don't even know which episode this is. Like 8-ish, but I know where we're going. After clearing out Nomergan last week, we are now headed for the single Night Elf dungeon you get. Well, you used to get. When leveling up to Blackfathom Thieves, we're here at Blackfathom Camps, where there's actually a quest to get you into the dungeon, which I forgot was. Anyway, we're just gonna head to the dungeon. We're going to clear it all, clear every boss, and explore the abilities of every single enemy in it. It's just, oh, there's the meeting stone. So, wait, is this? This is the entrance, yeah, okay. So we're just gonna, yes. Let's not mind the enemies outside, because certainly we'll cover those. Well, I mean, you can be smart like me. So a little change from classic. The enemies outside the dungeon are no longer elites, and you no longer need their brains, I believe. They just jump down here. Head in, there's a couple tight priestesses. Oak mallet, do we have that? We have that already. That's actually quite nice. That's actually quite nice. Two-hand, Alright, we got a couple enemies on the way here. This is kind of what I'm missing on modern dungeons, like the pre-dungeon number of enemies, right? Like in the outside part of the dead mines and all that. Like that just is like, it ain't how it used to be, right? Now maybe these parts also have one of the rares. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed for there to be one, but I don't think there is one, or at least there hasn't spawned one. This is actually longer way than I remember. So there's just priestesses, and there's priestesses. And there's priestesses.
I need to get closer.
Ah, doesn't LOS it. Okay, this is actually kind of getting annoying. Maybe I should have started in the dungeon. Okay. Oh, jeez, there's so many. Why are there so many? You don't need me to go there. And what are these aggro ranges? Like, or is my depth perception lacking? That may be it. Then we just go around here. And
It's too far away.
more priestesses. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you please stop? Can you please just let me in the dungeon? Get reflected. There's so many. Is there at least like a chest or something? Gee, thanks. Actually, there's something back there. Hold that thought. Ooh. I could imagine there would be a chest spawn here. Okay. Oh, that's the entrance. Okay. If that's the entrance, is there anything? No, there is not. Okay, so we're at the dungeon entrance. Finally, we can start doing this. For what I can recall, it's very much like a straight corridor kind of dungeon. Of course, I've already...
Please help! We barely escaped the Twilight's Hammer sacrificial altar.
Yeah,
Farewell.
farewell. Yeah, so as I remember it, it's a quite straightforward dungeon with some things to the side. We'll get to that eventually. For now, let's buff up. We have the sword right here. So, food buff, thank you, and adamantite sharpening stone. Because why not? So, first enemy is Blind Light Murlocs and the Twilight Disciple.
Lord Bathiel will not be denied his sacrifices.
Of course, we're still wearing our great all riding stuff here. You stay far. Stay here. Okay, so the Blind Light Murlocs do run at low health. That is good to know. And the Twilight Disciple did nothing.
You should be
So now we have a...
Your blood will feed
Wait.
Akumai, the destroyer of Azeroth.
Okay. Now we get a little ritualistic thing here. So Disciple did nothing, right? No? No, no, let me click. Cleave. He cleaves. They cleave! Which is absolutely useless in, you know. So now we have an elite Blind Light Murloc. Ooh. Wait, did that reflect? I don't know. Corrupted healing surge. Oh, they have totems. Okay, so a couple chain lightning doesn't seem to do too much. Blind Light Murlocs do pretty much nothing. And you have the Twilight Disciples, which only do a cleave. I mean, I suppose, like... I mean, it could be a valid thing, right? Bye. So imagine you're like a survival hunter, right? And you're in melee and your pet and you get damage as well. That is, you know, valid, right? So here we have some Blind Light Razor Jaws, which have very little HP. But they do drop loot, which is interesting. The question is, do they do 60, 54? Okay, they don't really. Oh no! Oh no, it killed itself. No. Okay, Blind Light Murlocs have... Oh yeah, they're normal enemies. But it was just the one that was... Can you just swim through that? Do you actually have to go on top? Surely you can't just swim through that. Ooh, there's some strangle kelp though. Surely not. Surely you can't just swim through that. Oh, you can't. Okay. Sleep over here and get back up. So now, biggest boss. Clearing 3 gaps. Now, okay, if you like, you know, if you suck at jumping, I suppose, okay, let's say it's classic and you still jump with spacebar instead of, you know, something reasonable, like mouse 4 or something. Okay, okay. Real talk, I fell down there once. I fell down there once in Wrath. Okay, so there is of course a rope ladder, an activatable object. So if you fall down, you can just use it to jump back up, which gets you stuck inside the object. But fair, you know. Oh, blind light Balthin. What do you got for me? Any bile strike, poison. 61 nature damage per second. That is actually okay. Not very long, and it only used the ability once. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's like, you know, a little step up in ability, right? Ooh, a Stormbender and 2. Oh yeah, it did reflect. I was wondering. It just interrupt. Clear the totem. I don't think he recast it. And then focus on the disciples that have only the cleave ability. We throw in some block there, some shield block. I suppose this could be pretty tough. I mean, no, they are entirely slowable. Like, they are entirely slowable, so they should not be a problem to any class that has abilities. Pharaoh shoulder pads. Ooh. Look at this. Oh! Look. Oh, look at this. It's leather, right? Oh, that actually looks good. That actually looks good. Okay, second boss. You have Gamura.
Resisting my magic is useless, Gamora. Soon you will be under
And we
my
have
power. Then
okay.
I shall unleash your fury on these meddling heroes.
On these meddling heroes.
Wait, it's too soon! No!
So, Gamura, serious business. But first, let's get rid of these Murlocs here.
Please, you must save the others before Dominus sacrifices them.
Will do, will do, will do. Okay. So, Gamura has abilities, probably.
It's too far away.
Okay, so it does like a whirlwind, it does like... Ooh. Oh, that's a knockback, that's nice. Oh, these are like abilities, man. Look at this. So it's constant like static shock, like special nature shock to melee. No, to random enemy. So like running away does not help. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. So if I just stand in the way, oh, it all. Okay, so it also like hits me if I just stand in the way. That is okay. Okay. So it just need to like get out the way for a moment. That's a pretty cool ability actually for... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. So what the shell shock does is it knocks you out of the that part, but the actual hitbox is a smidge bigger than that, so that's why I got knocked out the other time. Can't stun. Can be slowed though. Oh. Can be slowed, but not really. It's one of those like, yeah, can be slowed, but not really. But that's Gamora. Quite simple abilities. I suppose like some classes could have a bit of problem here with the constant nature damage every 3 seconds. Oh, no meat, no loot. And there of course is Tabura, son of Gamora. He is just the normal enemy. I'm not quite sure why he's there. Let's be real. I don't know. So, there are 2 alcoves here. One was for an old quest, I think. Yeah, and I remember. And there, of course, are some blind-eyed Rachels in the water, which are just.
I need to get closer.
And you get giant clams. Oh, I totally forgot. We can get large clam meat. And of course pearls. Let's see if we can get one. Pearl? No pearl. But we get tangy clam meat. It is for some food. So this is the optional boss that nobody ever does during LFG runs. I'm just gonna collect these enemies here. Maybe I should not have done that while having shield block up, but okay. Yeah, the dungeons really don't hit that hard. I mean, okay, maybe it's because I'm a tank deck, of course, but on later dungeons, I at least recall having to use things like Ignore Pain. Ooh, Battle Smasher of the Fire Flashes. Look at this. Quite normal. Some ore. I think there's a possible chest spawn here as well. For now, it's a bruise wheat. For now, let's not pull the Storm Mender yet here. So the Twilight enemies are quite, well, there's 2 of them really. There's the Storm Menders and the Disciples, and that's pretty much it. For now at least. There may be maybe another title later. Okay, we got the Disciples down. I think the rest we can just pull as one. It's gonna be fine. Scholarly robes. Oh, it's like this. Okay. And set a walking stick. Alright. Ooh, it's nice that the chain lightning actually, like, chain lightnings and groups of enemies. When you reflect it, of course. Yes, yes, I'll get to your sacrifice in a moment, Miss Domina. Let's just finish up this disciple here. And with that, fine, execute. So there are 2 Twilight Tormentors and the boss Domina. Shadow damage is increased by 15%. That's interesting. Okay. So I have these Tormentors which don't have a lot of... Ooh, and you can reflect the Void Blast. That's very nice. Ooh. So it's like a conal AoE kind of thing? Foul Tempest. What does Foul Tempest do? Shadow damage inflicted to enemies. That's pretty cool. Okay, I have Maw of Death, which ooh, actually does a fair amount of damage. I'm impressed. Maybe just focus on the... Maybe not standing that again. So... Dodge the Maw of Death. Okay, the circular thing is just around her. This is fine. Okay, and you can't dodge the Foul Tempest, which is fine. Alright, so it's just, you know, don't stand in the soup kind of boss. Maybe it has a second phase. There's a surprising amount of bosses that have second phases, right? But not in the early dungeons, let's be honest here. Can we reflect anything? We can't reflect the Maw of Death, obviously. Because that's like an AoE type of effect. Can't stun. And... okay, a hamster root doesn't really do anything. Okay, maybe that is like some you can't... so you don't like start kiting dungeon bosses kind of thing. So for kiting you actually have to use level geometry like cliffs and stuff. That's fine. Oh, I should do some more slams here. And then get some executes in. give me 40, yeah, there you go. And that's Domina, and we get actually the pants that I didn't have. Nice. Okay, they're like, you know, chain link kind of. So this is one of the unique things about BFD, right? You get the Blessing of Blackfathom, which increases all stats by 10%. Then at like 7,500 stamina to a 65 strength. Oh, that is good. Does it increase? That does not increase armor, obviously. Does not increase that. So it's just a primary stat. So primary stat and stamina is increased by 10%. Well, agility it affects as well, but you don't get anything from that. Let's just have a quick look at the other alcoves in the dungeon. Maybe there's something interesting there, but probably... oh, this is the bug. This is a bug that's been on like ever since they did like the Did I just fall to the floor in the dungeon? Yeah, you can't swim up. I think it has something to do with like steady flight, skywriting. Now usually this is where the survivors would gather, I think. Or was it a pre-cataclysm maybe? Like I don't remember like survivors or like the quest NPCs being in here, right? Yeah, you can see it snap. It's like so weird. And now I can't swim up again. Okay, last bit of what's called Blind Light Razor Jaws. And now some more Murlocs for the... ooh, actually, new Twilight enemy. Now the Twilight Balefin with the Bile Striker deals Alright, damage, I would suppose. Oh, it does it more often if he stays alive. That is interesting. So this is the way to go, and here we have a weapon crate with a deft stiletto. I actually haven't... Ooh, new cloak. Nice. I actually haven't seen those deft... those weapon crates in a hot minute. I think Old Scarlet Monastery has a couple of them. Yeah, but I think like they're really rare. I mean, not that they could, you know, drop anything useful. Ooh. Okay, so Aqua Guardians do Riptide, which is a AoE stun, and you have Water Jet from the Aqua Monsters, which does nature damage, I believe. Let me just... No, Frost, yeah, obviously. Frost damage. Now we got some more Biofins, which is fine. Just get rid of that. Azora's Will. A 12 intellect ring. That's nice. So we have an Atcomas, a Disciple, and a Stormender. What do we kill first? The Guardian. Which, oddly enough, is actually a lower level. So now, this is a more involved group. More damage, more spells. You can't reflect it all, can you? Just gotta eat it. It's a fair amount of damage. I think without... I mean, of course I got defensive stance, but it would probably do like, you know, 250 damage-ish. Ah, Jesus Christ. Hello. And there's Deep Terrors, who... Ah, this is... Okay, I need to kind of like... Why doesn't the tentacle hit you guys? Why does it only hit me? Okay, so this is like the one thing why I don't like BRD. It's the bloody tentacles. Lots of HP, like was like 12,000. The slam does stun you if I remember correctly. Let me just try it. What does it do? Yeah, it does stun you. It doesn't do damage. This is more like environmental hazard, really. The problem is they are coming out of the walls, and what they do, and oh my god, hope they don't do it. Yeah, what they do is they do constricted grasp, which gives and a bleed. Does some damage. It's... I mean, technically you could just ignore them and not deal with them, but you know, that's not the point of this here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I need to... Okay, I'm gonna need to game a little here. Okay, so very much mixed groups, more Aquamances, more Biofins, less of the used, well, still Disciples. I suppose with their cleave, I mean, left unchecked, they could Battle Slayer. These items have such cool names, like, you know, what do you call, like, okay, Oak Mallet, maybe not, but like Wrangler's Boots and Battle Smasher, the Zora's Will. and the Battle Slayer. Like, these are like cool cool items. Okay, oh, we got a Blind Light Rotmouth. What does it do? Corpse Spew. It does Cone AoE, which does 250 nature damage in a frontal cone. Now, unfortunately, we still have the Deep Terror here. This is like the worst thing about it, right? Oh no! That is from, yeah, it shows me the debuffs of the terror. Okay, okay. I was like, wait, did it bleed me with like deep wounds? No. Unfortunately, there's more of them. For now. So they are running off, and you got one with the bag. And I know that there is sometimes a chest back here. That one I remember. I really remember that one. Now, have the corpse brew can reflect it? We cannot. But Spell Reflect does reduce magic damage by 25%. For a few seconds at least. Which is nice. So, next boss. Subjugate Core Ool. The Murdoch said, okay, so they're like standing there like, ooh, look, big boss. So that's a pretty like interesting one. They just
What precious treasures my Murdoch has lured to me.
okay. So it's Leviathan's grip. We can't get out of it. And it does nothing. Let's face it, it did nothing. Oh, now we have Darkness Calls. Darkness Calls does. Ooh. Oh, you got Deep Terrors and you got a dot. Oh no. Wait, no. Bitch. That was not okay. Okay, so you just gotta dodge the tentacles. This is a cool boss fight, really. I mean, if you're like if your gear is like bad enough, like this is really cool. If you actually have, you know, really dodge and like if you get hit, you have a problem. I would just pop the Ignore Pain here. Why not? Oh yeah, yeah. Can we? Okay, we can indeed not range it, which is that's a problem. That's not really a problem. It's a minor issue. So Darkness Calls, more tentacles. Well, well, well. Would you look at that? Ah, dodged it just in time. So we're just gonna heal up. Oh, come on, bro. So, bit of a one-trick pony. Maybe there's a second phase or something. We'll figure it out. Down to 35% health. And now we sit and wait until the cast is over. Great. Okay, more. Dodged. And not dodged. Ah! Okay, They're going to double execute even though I've kind of screwed up here with the rage. Ah. Get wrecked. Algae Fist, which are pretty good actually. Woo. Now, for those who have not killed Domina, you can re-get the Blessing of Blackfathom right here. Does not stack though. And we are going to need to redo our Scroll of Stamina. Food buff, that's still on. 30 minutes in. So, there are a few alcoves here. They don't have anything, I believe. Let's just check it out. No. But now we get to like the final part. Just check over here. Ha! Damn it. Do I have a... I do not have a crowbar on me. Well, okay. Can't open the chest. It is what it is. But there's a chest back here, so that's good to know. So now we have Twilight Shadows. What do the Twilight Shadows do? They're rogues, obviously. They shadow step. So keep your front to them. Don't get caught out of position. And it's just these shadow step ones and melee. Interesting. Now we have Executioner Gore.
Are still alive. Stop them. The ritual must
And another Deep Terror. Yes. I get it. Constricting Grasp. Stun me more, please. Okay, but now, 2 disciples, 1 mender. Let's do this. Oh, I thought pick for a cooldown. Alright, so more Twilight cultists, which is fine. These are absolutely not a problem. Okay, now another group. More of the same, and no wait, actually the Thorn is flying. That is new. Let's interrupt here. We can just... And again, I could have reflected it, but I chose to interrupt instead. I need to really get on my game. Wait, what was that? Oh no, it's just the cleave sound. Okay. Okay, anyway, and another round of Twilight Shadows, which was absolutely shadow step behind me. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you make a mass pull like this, can get nasty with backstabs, right? Because they can they backstab? 279, 300. Now like this, they... Okay, it's not really backstab damage. Okay, but that does away with most of the cultists. I think there are a few groups left, maybe. For now, we have Thruck, who is currently capturing the Guardian of the Deep, which which now is a crab instead of a Loch Ness monster. Now if you approach...
The sanctum! Lord Bathiel's ritual must not be disturbed! Throck, do not let them pass!
Why does Gore sound like either drunk or like with a serious speech impediment? Jesus Christ. Okay.
You wreck Rug's catch!
Okay, and for him... Okay, this starts encounter. Okay, so, Throck. Okay.
Cat's been too puny!
So... Oh, this does 1000 damage. Okay, you really want to get out of this. Jesus Christ. Okay, but outside of that, it seems to be mostly just melee. Lot of melee. Now Catcher, they immobilizes me, which is fine.
Cat's me too ugly to eat!
So you gotta use mobility to get out of this, which is fine. This kind of reminds me of the tank burst ability by the first boss in Blackrock Caverns, but like weaker, of course. Okay, so it's a one-trick pony. Oh, wait. Okay, you can barely run out. Okay, that's interesting. You can actually run out if you like time it well. Boom, boom, slam, slam, sheer block.
These cats me too ugly to eat!
Okay. Like, stop calling me ugly. You absolute... Yeah, like, even without like, any speed boost, you can run out if you like, have your mind on it. And even if not, I mean... okay, it was probably physical damage, right? So it's like 2000 on a non-tank. Yeah, this is fine.
This cat's been too puny!
And he's down. Now, fun thing, he actually can drop a... what you call it? A fishing rod. Actually, 2 fishing rods. Let's just check it out real quick. He can drop the Throck's fishing rod and... Let's do all classes. And Throck's heavy duty fishing pole, a staff. Oh, that's actually cool. Ooh, that's one, right? Look at this. Look at 1987 crit. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is pretty good. Like 13 versus 24 haste though. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Like edgy thing. Also, if you have no access to any other fishing rod that is literally better in any way, shape, or form, I guess you can go for this one. I mean, it's I think I have it even. I do believe I have it somewhere, like the fishing rod in the bank somewhere, because I kind of want to like collect all the things, really. Ooh, Guardian X. So, Guardian X. Aspect of the Guardian. Oh, swim speed increased. That's nice. I think that's like, you know, swim speed. That's cool. So here's the Guardian of the Deep. A... So if he's hungry for crawlers, I'll just Okay, I'm not sure. Wait, it's not water breathing. Oh wait. No wait, it is water breathing, right? Do I have water breathing? Okay, Spore Cloud does. Oh, it's got like, you know, that kind of thing. Question. Is my breath meter is indeed going down, isn't it? Question. Can I... Hold on. Okay. I have Elixir of Water Walking. I have Darkmoon Firewater. I do not have water breathing on me? Really? I have swim speed. Do I not have water breathing? Ah. That's interesting actually. I don't have water breathing. That could be a problem. I mean, I was gonna like... Okay, what if we can just go...
Get closer.
Nah, don't tell me he de-aggroes. He despawned? Ah. Okay, hold on. Elixir of water breathing, strangle kelp and 2 blackmouth oil. I have strangle kelp.
I'm out of range.
And
I need a target.
okay, so he despawns if you go above water. Wait, oh no, wait, that's stupid. Okay. Not even close. Not even close, not even a problem. Like, don't at me. Don't at me. Not even close. Noggenfogger it is. Oh my god, the depths of my bags. Okay, Guardian of the Deep. You got a Spore Cloud, which spawns your younglings, which is fine. And you got the supersonic thing that's like magical AoE. Yeah, it's physical AoE. Makes sense, it's a song, right? It's not magic. Okay, yeah. Ah, get wrecked. I got Noggenfogger. Okay, we got the hatchlings, which... Well, I guess you have like a debuff where the hatchlings go on you on a one player at a time. So it's like kind of like the oh, it's called the crocodile in Lost City of Tolvir, kind of. But yeah, kind of deep, not really interesting, except that you need water breathing. But as you saw, Noggenfogger just solves it. Now, strangely enough, this is the first time I actually had to use Noggenfogger. Like, I've been sitting on like 50 flasks of that for forever. And suddenly it's like, yeah, I can't beat the boss without Noggenfogger. I'm like, yeah, good thing I got it. Now, no like end rate or anything. Just a Threshodon Fang. Okay, this is actually funny. Threshodon, that's what it's called, because the Guardian Deep used to be a Threshodon. And Threshodons are the only ones that drop Threshodon Fangs, which are like really like low level daggers, right? Looks like this, like, you know, any Fang. So they made it a crab now, but it still drops a Threshodon Fang, which is that's actually kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny. Let's be real. So, last stretch, really. You got an unlocked chest. Something good. Superior belt of the Fire Flash. It's a brown belt. For last 3 bosses, there's still 3 bosses. This is actually, the amount of bosses here is kind of insane. I guess you can like shortcut it, the whole thing, by running over here instead of swimming. Yeah, the amount of bosses, like there are 8 bosses in this dungeon. Who'd have thought? For now. Ooh. A Shadow Mage does a Void Blast. That's interesting. And a Void Walker minion. Void Walkers don't do anything. So it's Void Blast, Void Blast, Void Blast. Ooh, Glimpse of the Void. Oh, it's a fear that you can dispel. Ooh. Oh, and if the Void Walker dies, it leaves behind the vortex that tries to suck you in and deals shadow damage to you. Oh, that's kind of nice. Like, that's actually kind of cool. Like, I wish, like, imagine, okay, for a moment. If, like, you could, or maybe that is like one of the, or used to be one of the demo warlocks or channel warlock Voidwalker things where you could blow it up and create like this vortex, and it's like a PvP talent or something. That would be so cool. Like, I would blow up my Voidwalker all day. Alright, but now we got Executioner Gore. And well, from what I remember, it's all in the name.
Now I have the pleasure of removing your heads.
Yeah, it's really Executioner Gore. Ooh, does an Executioner Strike for 500 damage. Oh, and there's a Void Zone, which does, let's see, 110 shadow damage. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay, you can't block the Execution Strike, as far as I can tell. Well, it's not exactly... Okay, let's... Ooh, Devouring Blackness does... He's healing! Motherfucker! Stop healing yourself! Okay, and when he does one thing, the other one respawns. Okay, that's fine. Also, let's take off Noggenfogger. I don't need anymore. Bro, he drained my health. That is like absolutely unacceptable. I can't stop it. It couldn't kick it either. Okay, this is kind of stupid. They just dodge, but outside of that you just dodge execution strike. And what does it drain? Like 1.5k health tops maybe? Can I reflect? Probably not, right? Do it again, do it again. No, can't reflect it. Can't dispel it. He just heals himself. That's kind of stupid. Alright, there's Execution Gore.
Long enough.
He delayed me.
Will rise.
Akumai will rise. Now sadly Akumai is no longer Hydra. It's actually cooler when it's for Hydra. So now we have Aquagarden, Aquaman's disciple. Let's do the Aquagarden because he can stun me. Oh, there was a healing totem. Yeah, get reflected, son. Ooh, that was a big shield bash. Shield slam. Okay. Now we're in the Moonshrine Ruins and Moonshrine Sanctum. There are 3 groups and Twilight Lord Bathiel in the back. So these are a lot of casters, so what you wanna do is pull the groups one by one back, kill the Aqua Guardians first. Ooh, I might have. Ah, no. Okay, I mean, I can stay alive just by virtue of... Oh no. Fueled by violence. And blocking various enemies. No glimpse of the void for you. Oh, there's a Twilight Shadow as well. That's interesting. I'm just gonna let myself get sucked in. Weather the storm, get some healing through deep wounds, and we're good. Maybe throw in some demo shouts. I really don't like, never liked this bull. This one's like, it's like so, it's so tight and like you can't really see the layout of the battlefield of the counter. And I really want to kill the Mender because he keeps pulling down healing totals, which is just not acceptable. Okay, now we're kinda good. And bit of messy pull, but we did it. Pathfinder places. Oh, there was one more. Now we got Twilight or Bathiel. Now you don't need to click the candles anymore, which is good. But he needs to be defeated to open up the door to Akumai. So let's do this. Also, there's another. I think there's another shrine to get the buff. 5 minutes. That's fine. I will devour this world. Really though. That blood does a bunch of damage, man. Okay, so that's the big thing. Yeah, that's an issue here. So, okay, how do I solve this? What I need to do is kill these elementals real quick. Okay. Okay, that's an issue. Can I pull him out? No, I cannot. Okay. How do I kill this guy? How do I kill this guy? Can I just skip him?
Before I kill you, know this, heroes. Akumai will devour this world.
What if I pull him over here, right? Okay, didn't he fall? That's good. Okay, 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 the cheese is real. Got some parmesan on this, got some gouda, got some emmentaler. Got some bug-bound cheese. Yeah, let's do this. Get wrecked, get wrecked, get wrecked. I'm saying now. Yeah. Get cheesed, son. So, if you like the damage to the AoE to kill all the water elementals, put Bathiel in the corner. Ah, this is the absolute highlight. Ah. Nobody puts Bathiel in the corner except me. Oh, this is funny. This is actually funny. His high-pitched voice is not helping. Oh man. Yep, you gotta cheese it. Unless you got the AoE, but you probably don't. Or it's just easier. Okay, just slam it a little. Okay, so the over-under of the ability is he spawns the elementals, they eventually make their way back to him and heal him a lot. So beating him requires you to... There's another... Oh, you can't refresh the buff. Ooh, but... That and that ran out. Yeah, it was a bit of a longer fight than I had anticipated. Alright, the old god says. You mean the old gods say? Okay. So after this, there's just a couple deep terrors left. You can technically just like skip them, but this is one of the moments I'm like, I want everything here dead. Well, maybe not everything that is. A couple more, I'm like, maybe not. Alright. At least the one's out of the wall because they can grab you, which is annoying. Okay, so another one. Oh, you can stun them. Oh, okay, that's cool. So you stun them and they do it again. It's good enough. And there's one that like crushes the floor. Which is easy. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. And there's a couple more coming up, pretty sure, yeah. Two more. Let's do them. And there's one up there which is not aggressive, it's just part of the environment. But yeah, the Bathiel fight, like, or Bathiel or Bathiel, I don't know. That was fun. Like, that is why I can't stop running dungeons. That is why I can't stop running dungeons. Because every now and then you're like, Huh. I lack the means to kill this. Oh wait, I found a way around it. This is why I can never stop running dungeons. Okay, we got Akumai the Devourer. Not a Hydra anymore, but an interesting fight. So he does spit poison, I think. Yeah, 400 damage flat. That is actually kind of. Now that's tearing the void, and tearing the void does. Oh yeah, it pulls out deep terrors, which slam the ground. Now Akumai, oddly enough, does not do any melee damage, just the 400 poison damage. However, there is a second or even third phase to this, where eventually and I'm waiting for it. Oh yeah, he summons Akumai the Venomous, which has very low health and just like deals damage to the party. These deep terrors have full health though, so don't bother killing them. But killing the other heads is absolutely, I don't want to say necessary. Oh, and you can reflect the poison attack. That is interesting. That is cool. So yeah, Akumai does summon other heads. Like here again, Akumai the Venomous. Yeah. Get reflected, son. Now this is actually kind of a nice fight. Like it would, of course, would be nice if I had worse gear, but as it is, I kind of gotta look out to not get stunned, to kill the venomous head. If another one pops up, we're actually gonna see what it actually does. Let's see if we get another one. Was it only 2? Let me see. No, it wasn't 2, but I think the additional head only does like random poison bolts or something like that on the party. Now, Akumai does not have any loot. I will, thank you very much. Ooh. Look, they foreshadowed Xalatath and the jailer. They foreshadowed the jailer with this. Swear. It's all in the jailer's plan. So, here said the Alwyn from the start. Woo, it's an honor to have a hero like you among us.
Watch over you.
Among us? Among us? Oh no.
Be careful.
And now we have to sponsor Blackfathom, which is the final chest, and we get Akumai Worshipper's Great Boots, which... you know, it's fine. I mean, 10 crit, 10 verse. It's alright. Unfortunately, there is no quick way out of BFD. You have to go the long way. So, what are my thoughts on Blackfathom Deeps? While it did, like, sound like it was just a corridor, right? It's like, oh, you go corridor, like, mobs, boss, mobs, boss. There's a lot, well, not a lot more, but there's like a bunch more, right? We have Bathiel, which is an absolute treat to solo. Maybe no, it's not really like hard to solo. Is that Domina? Oh, that's Domina, and that's the faceless one. Okay. Like, it wasn't hard to solo Bathiel, but when you gotta figure it out, right? Ah, that's not the way. That was kind of cool. Also, the you actually need, well, either you need damage or need underwater breathing to kill the Guardian of the Deep. Also, you got the tank buster there with the root before it from Thruk, which that was a treat. Like, you know, just do 1,000 damage on your tank. It's fine. This kind of like, if you call back to Stockades, like Lord Overheat with the fireballs, right? It's like, yeah, it's like, it's alright. Doesn't always have to be like, weak sauce damage, right? And also pretty nice, you got the locked chest over here, you got the chest on the area it just came through. There is another chest spawn there. I distinctly remember that, like, just trust, okay? You got the buff with 10% stat to all stats, which wears off as soon as you leave the dungeon, right? Yeah, most likely. You got... So, yeah, this is like... We're really starting to get involved boss mechanics with like a lot of like, conal AoE. You get the Void Rock Communist which turn into like a ball of shadow suck. You got the normal aqua, with the water elementals, aqua guardians, that would just like stun you. Like that is, this is like really like shit's picking up, right? This is no longer like, oh, like Nomer and everything. This is actually like, this is kind of like real shit, alright? Also, you got the thing there with the alcoves on the side. It's like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. And of course, you got like big arena with like Amura. You got this Razor Shells, Snapjaws. Like, this is a cool dungeon. It's kind of bogged down by in LFG because LFG, like, you don't really... I mean, you don't really enjoy the dungeon in an LFG run, right? It's more like you just want to get through with it, right? Kill the bosses. But yeah, this is alright. This is an alright dungeon. This has some cool abilities on the enemies. You got, as I said, frontal, like the conal stuff. You got the stuns. The bosses are like every boss had something cool. Yeah. Right? Why is that not marked as defeated? Huh. Oh well. These are not... Oh, because they're... Because only the... No. I know what's happening. But yeah, this like...
I am honored. Del Magnus.
This cool. This cool. BFD. Absolutely cool dungeon to solo. Bathiel. That was fun. That was super fun. I think we've explored every single ability. And we figured out what each enemy does, which is what we do here in Dungeon Delving. I've been alright in slot. I'm still alright in slot. And I will see you next week, next Saturday, on the next episode on Dungeon Delving, where we go Where do we go? Where do we go? Is it no, it's not time yet, right? Where do we go next? Hold on. We're going to Razorfang Crawl. Yeah. We're going to Razorfang Crawl and probably Razorfang Downs afterwards. And I'll see you then in a week's time. Thank you for watching and good night.